the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Boston Celtics in Boston. And Boston finding themselves in a slide recently. They're in a little bit of a skid now. There's no other way to put it.
2K Sports checks in with their loyal viewers with the broadcast from Boston, the home of the Celtics. So for the Celtics, their last game, a loss to Philadelphia. And that one a tough loss, too. They ended down only 3 points.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Houdini is out there with Payne, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. On defense, Boston. No good from Houdini. Boston with the ball. Bradley kicks to Walker. Inside. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
The Celtics shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And 72% on the year, I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
He kicks to Zeller. Puts it up from 15. Misses off the left iron. Here's Orlando now. It's a three-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground. Even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You've got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Bradley, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Bradley's got his first bucket in this one. Sullinger brings the double team. Here's Houdini, guarded by Walker. It's deflected. It's stolen by Bradley. A finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
For Orlando, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Now, here's Walker. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates. And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch, and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold, the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Walker following the bucket by Orlando. Zeller rebounded by Vucevic. For Orlando, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Houdini. And
that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And Boston has possession following the bucket by Orlando. A nice shot by Rivers.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Orlando trailing here. Here's Houdini. He dishes it to Vucevic. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good from outside.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you. He always knows where his teammate's going to be. And, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Houdini. 5 points in the game. Inside. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Walker dishes to Sullinger. Outside Bradley. They set the pick. And again, busted with the triple.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
There's a break in the action, so a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the month when it comes to shooting the basketball. Nikola Vucevic, 4th.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
Now here's Sullinger. He had 15 points last outing. Sullinger the screen. Here's Rivers. It's hauled in by the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage.
Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job of knocking down the free throws.
Celtics leading by 5. Thomas with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
They double him with Rivers. Pass to Houdini. 6 on the shot clock. Harris passes to Payne. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Assist from
The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Sullinger the screen. Outside Bradley. And the layup falls. Bradley's got 9 points.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And stolen by Zealous. 1:57 left in the first. Now here's Thomas. He's guarded closely. Outside Bradley. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Now here's Payne. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Orlando's coach as he addressed his team. He said to them, the pick and roll is going to be our bread and butter today. If we run it effectively, they will not have an answer for it. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense, lots of shots, and an aggressive approach in general whenever they've got the ball. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Thomas. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Houdini. Out to Smith. Shoots the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
A wide open look here for Oladipo.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
Now here's Thomas. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. The drive by Rondo, and the rejection by Smith. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. You know, just play like you're playing street ball. Just have fun. Just.
You know, he may be having fun, but I'm not so sure playing street ball is really working out for Kemba, who needs to shoot better than he. Changes for Boston. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Kemba Walker. Orlando also making some changes. Gordon comes in for Jason Smith. And Houdini subbed in for Alfred Payton. James Johnson is out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Rajon Rondo. And it's Amir Johnson. And it's Thomas in the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Here's Thomas. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Feeds it to Sullinger. Rondo against Oladipo. Rondo drives in. On the wing, Johnson. It's up a three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Houdini. And Orlando again with the bucket.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Here's Thomas. Vucevic with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. On defense, Orlando. Left side, Thomas.
And his struggles continue. Just still scoreless and just can't seem to take the lid off.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
For Orlando, they have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripes tonight.
Looking at the game for Houdini, 10 points and a steal.
And with the ball in his hands, he's made terrific passes, but also when he's gotten to the line, he's been consistent as well.
Yeah, I like that combination, guys. I mean, going to make your coach happy when you're getting it done in those areas, taking care of the ball, finding your teammates, and then knocking down free throws. Those are winning things.
Johnson, a wide open look, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Amir Johnson. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. It's stolen by Rondo. Oh, and here we go with Rondo. Nobody back. And he gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 2.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Thomas kicks to Johnson. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Thomas. Here's Houdini. He feeds it to Gordon. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, big fella. Throwing it down with a vengeance.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Thomas goes in. Dishes it to Johnson. Johnson right side. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Gordon.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
The shot's good from Houdini.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Kicks it out to Johnson. From past the arc. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Magic.
Well, Nick, how well do you think this team is executing both the offensive and defensive strategy?
I think mainly
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm, because of that first half, offensively, he was in a zone.
It sure is a treat to watch him, guys. I mean, everything's been running through him, and he's doing a fantastic job keeping the offense clicking on all cylinders.
On the court for Orlando, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Payne out there with Houdini, and it's Harrison at the three. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Brick. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He ended up with 34 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. It was a matchup that he took over, and he seemed to be able to do whatever he wanted out there. We'll see if he can sustain it, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Back to Harris. Pass to Houdini. Zeller with the double team. Payne gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
I agree with you. I mean, anytime you can push things forward as you approach the end of the third quarter, it puts you in good position for that last quarter, which we all know is crunch time.
But he gets it back. And it's Walker penetrating, and he banks in the layup. Walker's got 8 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Houdini. Sullinger brings the double team. Here's Harris. Sullinger with the rebound. Sullinger's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Sullinger the screen. Off the screen, and Walker gets it to go on the assist by Zeller. Now just a 5-point Magic lead. Here's Houdini. He's covered by Zeller. Gordon dishes to Harris. Passes it to Houdini. And it's Payne in the corner. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Now Walker, he's got 10. Sullinger the screen. Bradley, no one around him. No good from outside.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Launches a three. Harris missing again. Celtics trail by 5. And here's Walker. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. From deep.
Uau.
Oh!
Que isso, câmera?
What a
louco.
range on that shot. Unbelievable. It's amazing. Houdini passes to
Momento de
Vucevic.
cruz.
Once again off the mark, Orlando.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And Walker kicks to Zeller. Sullinger outside. Now the dish to Bradley for the lead. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Houdini. Sullinger defending. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
All right, a moment to see the stats for Kemba Walker. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. Averaging about 16 points, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Orlando also making some changes. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Hezonja comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Payne. Johnson sends the screen for Thomas. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Thomas against Payton. Harris a screen on Thomas. Here's Houdini, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Rajon Rondo. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now the feed to Thomas. And again, Boston with the triple.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Payton passes to Houdini. Johnson over to help. The pass to Houdini. Inside and taken away by Johnson. For the lead, it's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Magic. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc. And Orlando making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Smith, and Houdini subbed in for Payton. Pass to Houdini. Picked by Vucevic. Passes to Houdini. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Outside Thomas. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 8 here in the quarter.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside. And
welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Boston, Kemba Walker is out there with Avery Bradley. And it's Rivers. Then it's Johnson. And it's Zeller in at the 5. Boutini. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the 5. The Celtics making a switch here. Sullinger's checked in. Here's Houdini, guarded by Walker. Picked by Vucevic. Now the pass to Houdini. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sullinger brings the double team from 10 feet out. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Magic. Walker dishes to Sullinger. Picked by Zeller. Here's Bradley. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 5.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
And the foul called on Freak.
Sick.
That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Bradley kicks to Walker. Knocked away. Out to the wing. Shoots. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Over to the left wing. Here's Houdini, guarded by Walker. Cut it, and the Celtic lead has been cut to just 1 in the basket from Azania. Let's go.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way
team over the break. It was a pretty upbeat huddle. He said, I'll bet they won't take us lightly next time, guys. Clearly, he was aware of their underdog status coming into this basketball game, guys.
Picked by Zeller. And Walker kicks to Sullinger. Back to Walker. Lets it go from the wing. Payne grabs the board. Payne's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Houdini passes to Vucevic. Here's Houdini to take the lead. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Walker dishes to Zeller. Here's Sullinger. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. There is just no way, Clark, to tell who is going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Clark, that's a great point. When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
There's the bucket. Good.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Pass to Zeller. He kicks it to Sullinger. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt them. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Hit by Zeller. Outside Brent to end the run. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Tyler Zeller.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
Vucevic with the bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Zeller setting the pick for Bradley. The floater, and it's blocked by Gordon. Here's Houdini. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Thomas checked in for Walker. Harris is checked in for Orlando. Oladipo comes in for Payne.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Here's Rivers. Off target from three-point range.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Harris outside. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Here's Houdini. And stolen by Zeller. Thomas against Oladipo. Right side Bradley. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 6 assists here tonight. And Orlando has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Thomas. Houdini. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Avery Bradley.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Both free throws good from Houdini. Celtics trail by 8. Another steal. The 3-ball. Rebound Boston.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And Bradley gets it to go.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Pass to Houdini. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Harris. Drills it from outside. And the Magic lead by 8.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
They're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
.146 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Thomas. Outside Bradley. Back to Thomas. Up and in on the wall. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Thomas. And the basket by Gordon.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go. And it's 7 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the basket by Gordon.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Thomas kicks to Bradley. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
To the inside. Here's Gordon. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Magic lead by 8.
He's been hot here in the fourth, contributing big at the right time.
And he's, let's face it, hitting everything. A perfect 4 of 4 in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it. And what a tremendous game for Bradley. He's got 24 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
26 seconds left in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Freak, you're the guy. So good screens, tight passes now. We need to get Freak a clean look. Execute, and let's put him away.
One second separating the shot clock and game clock. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Rivers. Kept alive by Boston. Here's the three. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Houdini. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion that...
Well, Nick, what can you point to as the team's primary strength for getting this win here tonight?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoy.
Fechar a live para abrir do próximo jogo.